Hello, today I'm going to do a product review of the T-Lock Procall Blocker, and I got mine from Amazon.com for $59.99, and so far I'm pretty happy with the unit. There's only 3 annoyances that I could tell you about. The first one is that for some reason the date for the year will not stay saved, so no matter how many times I set it to 2013, it'll keep reverting to 2012. And I think this has something to do with the unit being powered by the line and not having a battery in it. The second annoyance is that every time you get a call, when it blocks, you'll get like a split-second chirping noise from the ringing as it cuts off the call. And I find that you can get around this by turning off all the ringers in the house except for the phone that's hooked up to the unit, and then after that you seem to get perfect silence with all your block calls. And the third annoyance is that on the website it says that you get 1,200 numbers that you can block with your list, and I find that the literature in the unit only gives you 1,000. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a test call with the unit so you can see it in action. So what I will do is first call myself so that I can then add that number to the list and then block it and then let you watch it be blocked. Okay, so you can see the number on the list. Oops. Okay, so what I do is I just come back. There's the number that I want to block. I add to the blacklist, and then I will now phone myself again so you can see the unit block the number. Okay, so you can see as soon as it detects the number, it hangs up on it right away. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you through the 7 functions of the setup menu so you can see how the unit works. Okay, and so the setup menu is brought up by hitting the set button, and then you can see that there are 7 options for you to pick through. And what you do is you pick up the phone and you just dial the number of the option. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit the set, and we're going to hit 1, and this is to set the date and the time. So you can just pick the year that you want. Okay, this is all good, and hang up. Okay, the second function is to adjust the LCD brightness. So hit set, hit 2, and then you can pick how bright you want it. And then hit set, and then hang up. Okay, the third option is to block outgoing calls. So what you do is you hit set, the phone, hit 3, and then you can type in the number that you want to block, hit save, and then hang up. Okay, and the fourth option is to manually add a number to your blacklist. So if you want to block somebody that hasn't called you yet, you can do that. So you hit set, hit 4, right, and then you can save that number. Okay, and it's on your blacklist. And then you can remove that number from your blacklist by pushing the blacklist and then just finding that number. There. Hit the remove button and it's gone. Okay, the fifth option is the preset option, which allows you to block area codes. And if you know who's calling you, you can use two-digit codes to block entire ranges of numbers. So if you know that no one's going to be calling you from an area code with 8 in it, you could just block 1-8 and then get rid of all the 800 numbers easily. So that's set 5, and then let's say I want to block the 515. Okay, I can just hit the arrow to save it, and that's done. And then what you can do here is you can remove those things the same way. Okay, you can just load up the error code you don't want, hit remove, and then it's gone. Okay, the sixth function is called the handle way, which allows you to block all the private, unknown, or anonymous calls. So, and this is an on or off option. So you just hit set, pick it up, and hit 6, and then you can choose between on and off, and then just hang up. And then the seventh option is the passcode option, which is I guess is sort of a useless option to me, because it's there as a security measure to prevent someone from just erasing all your blacklist numbers. So I haven't really used it, but what you can do is hit 7, okay, and then you can type in a passcode. And when you first get it, I guess you type in the default passcode, and then it lets you set your own passcode, and that's just an extra security measure to stop your list from being erased. But I don't want to do that right now, because I don't want to erase my list. And I guess the security measure will probably come into place once you push down your blacklist button and held it for 3 seconds or more, and then as some sort of verification, you'll have to enter in your passcode, and that's about it. It's again, I'm pretty happy with the unit. My house is getting a lot quieter, and I do find that over time that you do start getting a lot fewer calls. It's not perfect, and some numbers will just keep calling you, like those really bad ones, but you do get less calls over time. Okay, so that's my review for today. I hope it was helpful to you, and hopefully you'll think about getting one and buying and cutting off all those unwanted calls for your own home. Thank you very much.